I'm very excited today because today I'm going to Jaipur to attend the Jaipur Literature Festival 2019. Let me just tell you that this is the most happening literary festival not only in India but also on earth.
Popping Logang.
Yeah.
Hit me up, Madhav Krishnan.
The publishing scene, frankly, I have still not been able to understand it in totality, and I think I'll never will be able to.
Okay guys, so right now I'm here with a young and dashing upcoming author Somendra Vyas, who is just 21 right now and he's doing his third year in BSc. So welcome Somendra to read his blog.
Thank you. I'm humbled to be here.
Oh, actually I am more humbled to feature you. Somendra, kindly tell us about your upcoming book. I mean, what is all about?
Well, the working title right now is The Monkey Man. It's a crime drama. It's about three friends who get into the world of crime and without any apparent reason, just for the thrill of it. And you will also get to see, as the name suggests, the Monkey Man. The Monkey Man who once terrorized the city of Delhi, and which was just a mass hysteria. So one of the main character tries to resurrect that the Monkey Man character as a mass hysteria, just for his misplaced sense of justification that the world needs a revolution, it needs to change. We are so much more in consumerism, materialism, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's more or less like that.
So I think it's a wonderful concept, and definitely I am looking forward for this book. So just tell me, Somendra, how did this idea of writing this particular story, or the overall idea of writing, came to you?
It was in my mind for a while about this book, but I have been writing for very long now. I wrote my first story when I was in fourth class, but I never got around to complete my stories, and then so I decided that I have to complete one novel. So I sat down and I determined that I have to complete this book. So just that's how it happened. Heat of the moment. In only 2 months I completed this book. Literally 2 months.
Oh my God! I think most of us take us 1 or 2 years to complete a book, and 2 months.
I had to, because अगर मैं नहीं करता तो मेरा जो फोकस होता वो मतलब इधर उधर हो जाता, तो वो रीज़न है उसका. मैं उसे कभी कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाता. So I have to I sat on a writing streak. So I completed in 2 months, and I isolated myself basically to write this book. Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. So tell me, who are your favorite authors? Whom do you like to read? And who are the authors who inspire you?
My favorite author is Chuck Palahniuk. I also like the works of Edgar Allan Poe, and I really adore this writer who is his name is Arvind Adiga, and his book White Tiger is immensely amazing. So basically them, and I also read a lot of non-fiction of Friedrich Nietzsche, Arthur Schopenhauer, and short stories and books of Frank Kafka also. So yeah, just that.
And as you all know that we are sitting in the Jaipur Literature Festival at DK Palace right now. So tell me, Somendra, what's your opinion about this festival? I mean, since how long you have been coming over here, and how do you feel about it?
I first came here when I was in 11th, and it was 4 years ago now, and I've been coming here since then, except 1 year in between. And it's an amazing place, and kudos to the presenters who have been doing an amazing job here. And it's a whole new vibe and whole new ambience. It's just amazing.
Yeah, actually, we Jaipurites and overall Rajasthanis are known for amazing stuff. So that's it. Thanks a lot, Somendra, for talking to us. It was a wonderful experience, and I think that you are going to be the next generation superstar. Definitely waiting for your book. So guys, the book title is Monkey Man. Do look forward for it. And so now we'll be waiting for a few more authors to join us very soon. And Just Sir is back here with us. So sir,
Hi.
how is the festival going on?
Yeah. Enjoying. Great. good company and good talks.
And how's the weather?
Weather is excellent. It's pretty comfortable.
Okay. So what are your recommendations? How to prevent yourself from the cold of this weather? Apart from the cooler chai, anything else?
I think everyone has their own way of keeping warm.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward. I mean, I'm not able to find any beer stall right now, but hopefully they might be having, because I've been here a couple of times. So okay, guys. Okay guys, so I'm standing right here next to the beautiful and super talented author Aparna Sanyal, the author of Circus, Folks and Village Freaks. And I must tell you that I read this book a couple of months ago, and it was my first introduction to the world of poetry. And I was a little bit skeptical in reading poetry because I had never read poetry. But after reading this book, I think, Aparna, I think I'll be reading a lot of stuff related to poetry. So welcome on Reader's Vlog, and just tell us about that book. I mean, it was a fantastic piece of work that I had ever read. I mean, how did the idea of writing, mixing poetry and stories came to your mind?
So, it's unfortunately, I wish I could say it was a new form of storytelling, but it's not. Like, for example, people like Vikram Seth have attempted it far more successfully than my debut. But the idea of Circus, Folk and Village Freak came to me one morning when I woke up. I had the idea of a crocodile man in my head. After that, the idea did not leave, and I wrote the book in 2 weeks, after which it took me 8 months to edit it. So it's almost metered poetry, mostly it's metered poetry, and there are 18 stories told in rhyme. So it's set somewhere in rural India, in a circus and a village next to a circus. And I think it's quite an interesting read, as you'd agree.
It's very interesting read actually. And please tell us about your upcoming project. I think I read in the book somewhere that you have an upcoming project, an anthology with Gulzar Saab and Piyush Mishra ji. Please tell us something about it.
So there is a book coming out. It's called Atish 2, and it has contemporary poetry from all across India, and I think it's got Mr. Gulzar and a bunch of celebrity names on there as well. So I won a contest held by On Fire Cultural Movement, and part of it was that if you got a lot of likes and stuff like that, that they would feature your page and they would feature your poem. And so the poem went to a judge and they really liked it and they selected it. So hopefully the anthology should be out in a couple of months. And Atish too. So look out for that. And that's got a lot of beautiful poetry and my work as well on it.
That's wonderful. Just tell me a little bit about this Jaipur Literature Festival. Is it your first time? Have you ever been here before?
Yes, I have quite literally just walked in and just registered myself. Okay. And I'm very excited. I'm hoping to see some fantastic and very talented people. And it was wonderful most of all to catch up with the other authors that are represented by Suhail Mathur. So that's been amazing. And I'm looking forward to a day of debate and meeting like-minded people.
On that note, I'll be leaving Aparna right now.
I'm sitting on the floor with a circle of 10 friends around me, and I'm telling them a story. Now, out of those 10, there are 3 or 4 who desperately need to get up and take a bathroom break.
Guys, that's it for now. I'll be back very soon with another fantastic episode. Till then, keep reading, keep breathing, and make sure that you subscribe to Reader's Vlog because this is where the fun begins.